Hello, 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 my favorite YouTubers. Okay, I am back once again, ready to get my talk on. But today I do have a topic. Okay, at first I was gonna just post talking about anything, but I want to talk about this because it's coming up. It's the holidays. Okay, I want to talk about the holidays and the holidays meaning Thanksgiving, Christmas. I kind of bypass this Halloween thing. It's up to you. Halloween is simple. You know, you buy candy, you pass it out. You want to engage and have fun and participate in Halloween. You buy a costume, decorate your yard, your home, or whatever. It's just what it is. It's Halloween. People want to go trick or treat. Well, I guess I can talk about it because it's kind of hard nowadays because there's so much going on out here in this world that when it comes to Halloween, it's kind of hard, and people are very skeptical about taking their kids out. Um, Trick or treating. Um, my daughter was born on Halloween, so her birthday is coming up. She'll be turning 27. Can you believe that? Okay, and but because it was her birthday, she really didn't go trick or treating. We always threw her a Halloween party. They were the best parties ever because we'll decorate the house and we'll have so much candy. We have hot dogs and stuff we give out to people that want some when they come to the door or whatnot. And she'll go to the door and hand out trick or treat candy in her costume, and they give her stuff and she give them stuff. And it was just that, I always had a Halloween birthday party for her. Even though I have a son as well, but because we had so much stuff at the house, he didn't go trick or treating either. I think the first time he went trick or treating maybe like a couple of times before she was born, and then it was well, he went before she was born, but it was a time when I was in the hospital with her and it was trick or treating. And I told my brother, I was like, can you make sure you take him trick or treating so he can get some candy or whatever? Because about the time, me personally, I don't buy my kids candy, but my daughter was born on Halloween, so I had to, celebrate her birthday. So I always did a birthday party for her. Um, but she always told me what kind of cake she wanted. So I never bought her any other type of cake other than what she mentioned. And if she wanted a dog cake, I got her dog cake, so it was never nothing Halloweenish or stuff like that. She didn't go trick or treating. But one time when she was a little older, and I went up to her school and I got her out of school. I took cupcakes and stuff up there to her school. And believe me, kids just love them and stuff like that. And I told her, I was like, Moona Cake, that's my nickname. I call her Moona Cake, your birthday's here. And I brought cupcakes. She was probably I think she was in middle school then, And I said, well, do you want to go trick or treating? That's what I asked her, right? And she looked at me. She was like, "Well, yeah, I never been trick or treating." So she never been trick or treating. I said, "So you want to go out with us?" Because I go over to my best friend's house. If you saw my 50th birthday party, you'll see my sister, aka my bestie in the whole world. And I said we'll get her kids and stuff, and then we'll go by and get, my other little nephews and stuff, and we'll take them trick or treating. We always had this route we always go through, and I was in Atlanta at the time, and we drove around the neighborhood and we had them get, candy and stuff like that and everything. So that was like really fun and exciting. And then they get to see all the yards and stuff. And some of them was so great. Y'all do a great job at decorating your yards for the holidays. And it was really great. And I do have pictures of some, from back in the days and stuff like that. So that was pretty much her only time, like really just going, trick or treating. She's not a big fan as I am when it comes to the holidays because I'm for real. I'm a holiday freak. I love celebrating the holidays all the way. I mean, 4th of July, Valentine's Day. I love it. Last year on Valentine's Day, I was at work and stuff, and I didn't have a Valentine. And so I asked my coworkers, all the girls, I asked all of them, will you be my Valentine? And of course they said yes, except for those that was, married or in a relationship and stuff. I left them out because I know they had something special going on. It was just the single girls and stuff. And so I went out, they said yes. So I went out and I made little gift bags and stuff for them. They were so surprised because they didn't think I was going to do that. And we went to this nice restaurant, which was downtown where I live and stuff. And before they got there, I set everything up. I had, had us the long table and I put the little gift bags right there on the table and stuff. All of it pretty much had the same thing in it, but you know, they were gonna be my dates. I had to get them something, and that's just me. And they were so surprised when they come in. They were like, Terry, we did not know you was getting gifts. I was like, well, you are my Valentine's. But we had so much fun. And when I say a girl drank, I drank, and I saw like my not my manager, but my boss who owned the restaurant that I was working at and stuff like that. And he was there with his girlfriend, and they had these and I saw him over across the room, and I told the waitress, I said, send them 2 shots on me. So I sent them 2 shots on me. Yes, I do stuff like that. So when they did, they looked up, they saw me, and they held their shots and stuff up. So I went over there and said something to them, and they said to me that she's like, now you got to have one of our shots. Now, mind you, I'm not a drinker. Okay. I'll drink my wine and stuff at home on maybe occasions and stuff, but I'm not really big on drinking. But since it was an occasion and we was out and stuff, girl got my drink on. I have to be very careful because I'm allergic to pineapple. I know, crazy, right? But not strawberries, but pineapple. So I be very skeptical when I go out and I order stuff because a lot of stuff is made with pineapple. So I just do the normal. I get my house margarita and I will sip on that. But they said you gotta have, and it was called birthday cake. Really, the shot I had was called birthday cake, and I took it. I'm like, okay, what the heck? It's Valentine's Day, so they bought me a shot. It was birthday cake, and when I took that shot, I was like, oh my gosh, this is so good. It tastes just like birthday cake. And it was just so good that I didn't even taste no alcohol in it. So, of course, it was so good. I had to order one for my bestie. You know, I had to order one for her, and she had to take the shot too. It was just so good. And they say, I had my margarita, and then I took 2 birthday shots, and I'm still drinking my margarita. And I think I asked for a refill. I was feeling good. Okay, I was feeling real good, and we had good times, and we was having so much fun that other people came over, and they decided to, come and chat with us for a second. And I looked up, and I remember myself standing up, and I said, all of them is my Valentine, just like that. And I was just so happy, and it was just so much fun. And that's another thing, I tell people, like, when it comes to Valentine, you don't have to, it's okay if you single, you can still have a good time. Because the year before last year, I asked my best friend to be my Valentine, and and stuff like that. And she said, yeah. So we decided to go to Atlanta because we live outside of Atlanta. We live in Milledgeville, Georgia. I don't know if you heard about it, but it's a little country town, but it's cool and it's beautiful. Okay. So we decided to take a trip to Atlanta. So I said, okay, fine. She said, well, what we gonna do? I said, well, let's go to Atlanta and let's get a room. So she had all the good sites because she stayed traveling. So she said, okay, she'll find us a room and stuff and book the room and everything. And she did, and she told me how much it was, which we got a great price on it and stuff like that. So I promise you, I'm having some. I'm a great planner. I love planning stuff. So anything that goes down, I'm going to plan it ahead of time. I'm going to make sure everything is set up right the way it's supposed to be. All that. That's what I do. She'll book it and stuff like that, but then that's it. Me, I go to the extreme. So I had her gifts and stuff. Yeah, I said gifts because it's always more than one. It's just me. That's just how I do. I can't get her one thing. I have to get her something to go with it. So, but she thought of me too, and she did the same thing. But anyway, we end up getting up there to Atlanta, and we're got into our rooms, got everything settled, and at the same time, we still had to go meet. Her sister was up there because it was her sister's anniversary. So her husband, they came up to Atlanta. They wanted to eat seafood. So right by the room, the hotel room we booked, it was like this seafood place. I forgot the name of it, But we went to the seafood place because her sister really wanted crab legs and stuff. So we said, okay, we're gonna go there. You know, it wasn't no big deal. It was I left right when I got off of work because we closed at 9. So I was still already dressed and I made sure that, I didn't get dirty. So I pretty much just took orders all day. I'm not doing all that and stuff like this right here. And I just stopped, make sure I don't get dirty or sweaty or nothing because I want to have time to go home and change clothes. I bought my, my bags and stuff I was taking with me and all ready to put in her car because she came to my job and picked up. So we in a room and stuff, and we go out and she called some of her other co-workers slash, girlfriends that are still live up there and stuff like that to come through and stuff. And they did, they came through and we had the ball. We had a great time. We had to wait a long time to get in because we couldn't do like reservations and stuff, but it was so well worth the wait. The food was good. The prices wasn't, but it was okay. If you want something, you're gonna buy it regardless. And it was really good. So we did that. And afterwards and stuff, we still felt good. We went to the room, we went back, we got finished, we went back to the room and everything. So we pretty much just got comfortable, took our showers and stuff, got comfortable, and we had us another drink in the room because we had our own stash and we, just did what we do, chill, talk, or whatever. Then eventually she said, find something on TV, which she did, but she ended up falling asleep. I don't get people that like to sleep with the TV on because I don't, and she does, and that's a different story. And I might talk about that if I have time. I just can't seem to get to the holiday stuff, but it was just so exciting. So the next day, I'm deciding like what are we gonna do and everything. But I didn't have to plan anything, which was crazy because her friends up there already had stuff for us to do. And I'm like, oh, well, they just got our whole weekend planned, don't they? And stuff like that. So I said, okay, fine, let's roll with it. So um it was Valentine's Day. So when her friends took us to another restaurant, which was really cool, and they had it all fixed up and stuff, like for Valentine's Day, and the little people, the couples and stuff, and everybody was dressed so nice. So we went in there. Oh, and the food was off the chain. It really was. And um they really had a nice setup and it wasn't expensive. The food matches the prices, whatever. It was good. It was really good. And we had drinks and stuff like that. So I'm the type of person, if I'm eating food, I don't want alcohol. I like to have my alcohol before or after, but I can't drink. Like people could drink their wine or have a beer or something while they eat. No, it has to be either juice, water, soda, anything non-alcoholic. I can't do it. Okay, call me funny style. I don't know, but I can't do it. So I asked the waiter, I asked him, the waitress, my bad. It was a waitress. I asked her, I was like, do y'all have Coke products? And she was like, no, they have Pepsi. And I was like, what? Pepsi? No Coke? This is the home of Coca-Cola. Atlanta is the home of Coca-Cola. That's the Coca-Cola company up there, everything. What do you mean? You don't have Coca-Cola? I'm a Coca-Cola freak or I'll get a Sprite. But I really love my Coca-Cola. It just keeps me going. So I didn't make a big deal out. I was really just playing with her, and I was like, okay, give me a glass of water. I'm gonna take a glass of water. So the manager came over, I guess, because when we go out together, we have a good time. So we're gonna draw attention. We're not loud or what they would call ghetto, and if we was, it would have been good anyway. But we were just having a good time or whatever. So he came over to the table to check on us to see how we was doing and everything. And of course, we said like we're doing fine and stuff. So me being the person I am, I was like, why don't y'all have Coca-Cola products? Do you not know this is the home of Coca-Cola and y'all sell Pepsi? Really? I said that is so disgusting. I know those that prefer Pepsi over Coca-Cola. You must be from up north. I was born up north too, but I was raised in Georgia. So I like Coca-Cola and it's much stronger. Pepsi is so sweet. Well, anyway, and he was like, well, no, they don't sell it. They have this right here, this and that. I was like, it's okay. It's fine if y'all want to sell Pepsi. I just got a glass of water just like that. And it was funny. And he talked with us and stuff. So he eventually moved on to the next tables, checking on everybody. Well, later on, he came back and he had actually left went across the street to the store, and he brought me a 20-ounce Coca-Cola and a 20-ounce Pepsi. I mean, not Pepsi, but Sprite. And I was like, oh my God. He said, Happy Valentine's Day. And I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, you did not have to do that. Thank you so much. I was so appreciative. I was just in shock. And my homegirl, aka Bestie, she said, Tammy, don't be surprised, because you know people are always doing stuff for you. And she know that. I know that. But you know, I was still appreciative that he did it because he didn't have to do it or whatever. And the service was good and it was so much fun. And the service was really good. Of course, we tipped the waitress real good. She was really attentive and they were busy because we couldn't get in. If we said we had a party of 6, they needed 6 people to be there. We couldn't be 5. They couldn't be seated with 2 or 3. They had to have those people. So of course we got phone calls, but like, where y'all at? Hurry up and stuff. I'm like, we're coming. And everything. But it was so much fun. And I was just so appreciative of the manager at the time. He actually went and did that. I would never forget it, you know. And stuff like that. But that usually happened to me because I think it's just my personality, and I'm fun loving and I'm outgoing and I just love people. So I talk to everybody. And my best friend said, Tammy, do you ever get tired of talking? And I was like, no, because it's exciting because there's so much going on out here in the world. There's so many different types of people you can meet and everything. So no, I never get tired of talking. Well, yeah, I do, but then I'm gonna go to sleep, you know, and dream about talking. What's my next subject for the next day or who I'm gonna meet, you know, but we had fun. So when it comes down to the holidays, it's what you make of it. You know, it don't matter if you have anyone to celebrate. I mean, did y'all not see my 50th birthday party? At the time, it was like money was like really tight. And I didn't want to go anywhere, you know. I was like, no, I don't want to go anywhere. I just want to be at home. And I was going to do a barbecue and stuff like that, but the money wasn't there. I promise you. The money wasn't there. I just took everything and I paid all my bills. And thank goodness that I did, because at my job I had now, they really did some cutbacks for the 2 weeks I was working, because they was putting in new systems and stuff. So we wasn't working like that. And everything. So it was like my checks was like for real. But it was okay because I still made enough to pay what I needed to pay. I just didn't have any extra, you know, spending money, which I never really make big deals on my birthday. I really don't. I mean, you know, because it usually falls during the week. And it wasn't my birthday. It was actually my birthday weekend, because my birthday didn't come till that Wednesday on the 28th. So it really wasn't my birthday, but it was supposed to be my birthday weekend. And I had to go back and tell my coworkers that really wanted to come over and turn up with me that I had to cancel, because they knew we wasn't working and everybody was kind of tight on money and stuff like that. So I canceled it, everything. And I said, I'm gonna just pretty much just be laid back. And I'm good at chilling here, like at home by myself. And really, because I'm enjoying my apartment, I just got in here. I really don't be wanting to leave. It'd be like that. Like when you get a new place and you enjoy it, you don't want to leave. Or if I get a new car, it's like, I'm ready to go somewhere. I want to drive, you know, because I'm excited about it and stuff. So I was really excited. I really didn't want to go anywhere because she wanted to take me out to lunch and she wanted to take me out to dinner. And I was like, no, I don't want to do all that. I don't want to go places every day, like go to work. I'm out in the world and I'm driving. I wanted to just stay at home. So she came over along with my daughter. Didn't really see my daughter because all she do when she come over here is get in my bed. That girl is finna be 27 years old, okay? And she's still in my bed. Y'all tell me how to get your child out your bed, okay? Because she comes in here and she literally gets in my bed. She did sit up with me and we drank a glass of wine and stuff like that. Well, I drank a glass of wine. She actually took her wine in there in my room and got in my bed, because I told her, I said, if you go in my room and get in the bed, I'm drinking your glass of wine. So when I said that, she eased her way back there and she took her glass of wine with her. I said, go to sleep if you want to. I'm coming back there and I'm going to get that glass of wine. I'm going to drink it. And I was, but she ended up drinking it. So it was kind of funny. But she just stayed in my bed. So we just ignore her, let her stay back there, do what she gonna do. And it was me and my best friend, my sister, and we kind of turned, we was feeling good. So we was singing and stuff. And I didn't really get dressed and everything and stuff like that. So we had a great time. I said, this is a poor person's birthday party, but it was really fun because I actually did what I wanted to do. I didn't want to go anywhere. It wasn't what I had planned to do, but it was something that I wanted to do because I didn't want to go anywhere. I could have got dressed, went out with her and stuff. I didn't want to do all that. Oh, Lord have mercy. Let me see what my father wants. He calls me all the time. Hello.
Hey, Tammy,
Yes.
I was calling to see if you're home. I want to come over there and get that step ladder.
Okay. Well, yes, I'm home.
Okay, I'll be over there in a few minutes.
All right. Bye. All right. Sorry for the interruptions. That's my father. He calls me every day, all day. Okay. Every day, all day, he calls me over little stuff or whatnot. This, do I need this truck today? Because he know my car needs to be in the shop. So I will drive his truck. But I told him like ever since this morning, like, no, I don't need your truck today. Or, I'll call you if I need your truck or whatever. But it don't sit right with him. He can have his truck and he's still over here and stuff. But that's my dad, I have to put up with him. I went to go see my mom and I was going to, drop in, say hello, because it's been like a whole week before I seen her. So I didn't get a chance to see her for my birthday because I actually had to work on my birthday. So that this weekend came up, I decided, Saturday I went and I stopped back over there to go, see her and stuff like that. So, but when I get over there and see her, I can't just like go in, and say whatever or this or that. I have to sit down and conversate and chill with them because she's not going to let me leave. But that's my mom, I love them to death. They sometimes can get on my nerves, but I'm glad that they're here to get on my nerves. So I'm really blessed to have them in my life and I love them dearly and everything like that. But besides all that, he'll be over here banging on. Y'all gonna hear him. He's gonna literally bang on my door like he's the popo or something. And he can't hear. So he can hear only if you got his attention direct and whatnot, and he look at in your face. If he's not looking at you in your face or around you, literally have to yell his name in order for him to hear you. So he feel like because he can't hear, nobody else can't hear either. So he bangs on my door, But that's another story. I want to get back to the holidays. All right. Now, that was the story of the Valentine's Day. And I'm just saying, is what you plan to do. Sometimes work out, sometimes don't work out. Sometimes you just have to make the best of a bad situation, but you can still have fun. I still love to have fun. So whatever I'm going to do, I'm going to have fun doing it. And I really did. And I was glad I was at home and didn't have to drive nowhere because once my best friend left, I went and got right in my bed because she took my daughter with her. Okay. And, and I went and got right in my bed and I went to sleep. I had to get her out. I said, take Moon and Cake home. Okay. Take her home because I want my bed. Really. And stuff like that. So, let me get him set up because I know excuse me, y'all. YouTubes, I'm coming back. I just have to be there. Let me go around here because I know that he is probably going to ask me for a couple of dollars for gas. I know he is. That's the only reason why he want to come over here. I'm going to give him that right there. And I'm going to throw that in there. Let him have that right there. And I don't have much money, but I know he is. So I'm already have it ready for him. Because he could have got the step ladder yesterday when he came over here. Because he did come over here yesterday. He wanted to wash some clothes because he don't have a washer and dryer, because I do have his washer. He don't have a, a hookup. So he asked me did I want the washer. I was like, yeah. And I do have a dryer, but yeah, I need a to buy the cord to go on it. And I just haven't gotten around to it. So he come wash and then take it to the wash house and dry. So I said, okay, fine. But anyway, so now we have Thanksgiving coming up. And I know a lot of you like to wait to the last minute to get the things that you want to cook. My thing is plan ahead, because some people now, if you like me, like in my household, when it comes to Thanksgiving cooking, I mainly do all the cooking. For real. I do all the cooking. And it wasn't like that at one point, because my mom and them still do cooking. But since, the older she got, she can't be in there cooking like that. So now it's my turn to take over, which I'm not the next in line to do so. It's just that I'm available and I'm here now, because my sister is out in La La Land somewhere. She in her own world doing her own thing. So it is what it is. So I'm next in line. And of course, my oldest brother, he passed away, a couple of years ago. So he's no longer here with us. So it's just really me and my youngest brother, and my mom, my stepdad, and my father, and my daughter, my son. I hope he come down. He's still in Atlanta. He always say he's going to come down, but he never comes down. But I talk to him a lot, but I really want him to come down. So he might this year. I don't know. We'll see. But I already know. And then when I cook food, I literally cook a lot of food. I do. Sometimes I overdo it, but I'd rather overdo it than not have enough and then have leftovers, because eventually I'll still pass it on to everybody, take them some home. So that's what I do. But I'm always prepared. I already around October, is when I'm going to start preparing the stuff that I want to do for Thanksgiving for November. So I'm going to start in October. So I already have my menu set up of what I want to cook this year. And I'm sorry, y'all, I don't do the traditions, okay? Like the turkey and the ham. No, I don't do that. I grew up on turkey and ham every year. Every year. Christmas, Thanksgiving, and Christmas, turkey and ham. Turkey and ham. I mean, they'll have other meats too, but the main thing was like turkey and ham. Turkey and ham. And I got to the point like now, I don't even do turkey or ham at my house for Christmas or Thanksgiving. That's a no-no. We're not gonna do that. Last year I did a meatloaf. I had meatloaf. I had rib. Okay, it was meatloaf. It was ribs. I actually did barbecue chicken, um, neck bones. Okay, I had a pot of neck bones. I had ribs. I had barbecue chicken, and I had meatloaf. Okay, those were like my four meats. I like to at least have about four meats that I'm gonna do, and then the rest of it was sides, and it was like cabbage, because I try to stay away. Always macaroni and cheese. I'm sorry, macaroni and cheese is a must. Dressing is a must. Okay, but I didn't do the collard greens. All right, I'm not a collard green fan. So I did cabbage because I like cabbage. And if you're gonna come to my Thanksgiving dinner, you're gonna have to eat what I like. But I will put stuff out there that other people may want to eat as well. So I did I had the cabbage. I did some turnip greens. I did do turnip greens. I had the field peas. I like black eyed peas, but um I did the field peas, and I did green beans, and I did stuffed peppers. I had all the colors. I had the red, the yellow, the green, and the orange. And I did stuffed peppers, which was really good. And I did deviled eggs. We had the macaroni and cheese. I did rice. For some reason, you always just gotta have a pot of rice. So I did the rice. And I knew I had to overdo on the deviled eggs because people love my deviled eggs. My daughter to this day is still trying to do the deviled eggs because she said, Mom, you got to pass the recipe on. How are we supposed to know? And I said, well, you could come and watch me as I'm making it. I mean, it's the basic stuff. sort of, kind of. I always add my little to anything I do because it's mine. But yes, I had to do extra devil eggs because they tear up the devil eggs. And I do my macaroni and cheese. Yes, I do everything from scratch. Okay, I do it from scratch. I can make macaroni and cheese from scratch, and it is really good. No, I don't do all the fancy little ways, but I do make it from scratch. So I had a big menu last year. This year I have not yet began to make my menu, but I'm gonna start probably sometime this week to figure out what we're gonna have. But now it's different because I have my daughter. She have her home. My bestie, she just moved like maybe 7 minutes up the street from me, and she want to do something at her house. So we're all gonna cook together, and we're gonna make dishes. So now I got to figure out, okay, what are we all going to make? What are we going to have and how we going to do it? Now, let's see. I don't want to repeat what we have, not everything from last year, but maybe something. And I want to do a seafood broil, which I did that one year for Thanksgiving. But I think I wanted to save that for Christmas. Maybe I should try lasagna. I did make lasagna a few times, and that was good. I want to see like what type of food you want. Y'all want the soul food, or you want to do Italian, or we could do whatever we want to do. But I told her now it's time to plan it out. I don't care what they have or what they say. They're gonna always want me to make the devil eggs. They try to make the devil eggs, but it's not my devil eggs. I got blue ribbon award winning devil eggs, and people like how you can have like devil eggs. No, in that case, potato salad is potato salad, but we already know everybody potato salad don't taste the same. Okay, I'm not a big potato salad fan, and it's very few people that I taste a potato salad that I really like and be like, "Ooh, I can eat this." Not often. I'm not a potato salad person. I know it sounds crazy, but yeah. But I think I want to do some baked sweet potatoes. I really do. I want to do some baked sweet potatoes. I actually probably want to do bake a salmon, get that fresh salmon and put it in the oven and bake it, along with some other fish and stuff too. Yeah, I want to do something completely different. I don't want the same foods I had last year. No, I'm not doing ribs because we've been having ribs. You can never get tired of ribs, but I want to do something different. I had ribs last year. So maybe I want to do baked salmon. So I actually got that on my list. You know what? I should be writing this down as I'm talking, but I'm already know I'm gonna do baked salmon. And what can go good with salmon? Ah, definitely some green beans and rice. I might want to do me another pot of neck bones because I don't eat neck bones often, and I have to do my little veggies to go on top of the rice because my daughter loves that. She's like, "Mom, you gonna make your vegetables?" I'm like, "Well, mooncake, cake, you can make it yourself. It's not that hard." No, I like it when you make it. They always try to find some reason to get me to cook. Oh, okay, but since it's the holidays coming up, I will do it. So I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna redo my neck bones because I love me some neck bones. People say, why not oxtails? Have you seen the prices of oxtails? And I'm not a big oxtail fan, so no, I would not be doing oxtails. Okay, and I'm not paying all that money for oxtails. No, I'm not. I'm gonna go do neck bones, and you can find some nice, good meaty neck bones, and just suck all that juice off that bone with the meat. It's like there ain't no meat on it. I said it's plenty of meat on it. And I don't. Some people like to cook their neck bones and stuff and then pour the rice over in there. I don't do that. I don't want it mixed like that. I'm like, please don't mix my food up together. Like, I don't even like my food touching. I don't. It just irks me to just have food touching each other. Oh, no, I can't do it. It's like it's all going in the same place. Yeah, but I want to taste whatever it is I'm eating. I don't want nothing to dominate the other. So no, I don't like it mixed unless it meant to be mixed, like a chili or a soup or something. It was meant to have everything in there. I can do that. But when you have side dishes and stuff, I don't want it mixed together, and I don't put that on top of people can actually take other foods and put it on top of another food to make room on a plate. I'm like, no, we got to be beside each other, just not overlapping and stuff like that. I don't like that. So I already know I'm gonna have me some neck bones, and I'm gonna do me some salmon. I'll do some fresh salmon, bake my salmon and stuff. I probably get my daughter to do that because she can really bake the salmon. I really like her salmon. And let me see. I want to do green beans because I don't eat green beans like that often. Right now, like since I be working and stuff, I barely eat. I don't really eat. I have my coffee in the morning and then I might grab some for lunch. Maybe I'll make a sandwich or whatever, maybe some leftover. My mom gave me some spaghetti she had cooked the other day, and I think I still got some of that in my refrigerator. So I might eat that for dinner tonight or something. I don't really cook nothing unless I just have to. But I'll probably do that. Of course, I'm gonna have the macaroni and cheese, and I'm gonna do the dressing. I'm gonna definitely do the dressing. It's just not a Thanksgiving without those two things, and I don't eat it every day, so I can actually eat it and enjoy it. And I don't have it every year because one year I did do a lasagna. One year I did salad. I did all types of salad, cold salad, hot salads. It was just salads, and it was so good. And me and my bestie, we have this thing going on because she is good at making a great pasta salad. So I said I could make a pasta salad too. So I went and got myself make a pasta salad. She's like, oh no. So we in a competition of our pasta salad, we're in a competition of our baked spaghetti, and we're definitely in a competition of our deviled eggs because I'm the deviled egg maker. She's the pasta salad. So now I crossed over to the pasta salad. She want to cross over to the deviled eggs. And I told her deviled eggs would never taste better than my deviled eggs. Her mom can make good deviled eggs, but it would never be better than my deviled eggs, just like that. So we always have this competition going on and stuff like that. But I do make a great pasta salad. I love my pasta salad, and she does too. But she puts something in her pasta salad that I don't like, and that's black olives. I don't like black olive. And she put it in her spaghetti too. I'm like, oh no, that's not going to work because all I taste when I taste it is the black olives. And I was like, oh, people eat it on their pizza. Oh, hold on. Here's my dad. Who is it? Hey, Harrison.
Hey.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm back at the beginning. I feel a lot better.
Well, that's good, Harrison.
I'm trying to find me an antenna that can make my TV play.
Harrison, you should go up to the flea market. You might need one of the antennas with the ears on it.
What?
I said you might need one of the here.
What's this?
It's like $6.
For what?
Well, whatever you want to use it for. You want to put some gas in the truck?
Okay, all right.
All right. You're welcome. But you should try looking up at the flea market. Matter of fact, while you're on this side, stop up there at Roses and see what they have.
All right.
But you might want to go to the flea market. Maybe Family Dollar. Which one was Family Dollar or Dollar General? Some of them might have the one with the little, the rabbit ears.
Yeah.
Try that. Ugh. Okay. Sorry for that. My dad come in, as y'all could hear, and he actually didn't step in this time and sit. He just want his step ladder. I don't know what he gonna do with it, whatever. Maybe he might not do nothing. Maybe he just wanted to come over. I don't know. But okay. But he won't need an antenna for his TV because my dad is cheap and he's not trying to pay for Wi-Fi. Because I don't buy cable. I used to pay for cable, but it was like so overpriced because first thing about cable, they got all these extra channels in here that I don't watch and I'm actually paying for. They show the same things on the movies, like the HBO and the Cinemax, okay? or whatever, they have the same movies, and it takes forever for them to put on a new movie or switch it up or whatever. And I got all these networks selling. They got a lot of sports, old sports on top of that, or college sports. That's for the guys or whatever. They got a lot of news and stuff, which I like the news, but we got the basic channels for the news. I don't need all these news stations and these, as you've seen on TV, they advertise and they're selling stuff. It was just too much, and I'm paying a lot of money for cable. So I said, you know what I'm gonna do? I discontinued my cable. I just got Wi-Fi. I got a smart TV, so I have my Netflix, my Hulu, my Prime. I have my YouTube. I love watching YouTube. Okay. So I have those, and that's what I pay for. And I have other channels that I can go to and watch like free movies if I don't want to pay for prescriptions and stuff. But as long as I have my Netflix, my Hulu, and my Prime, that's all I need. YouTube already gonna come on there, So I'm good with that when I want to watch TV and I have my shows. Okay. Yeah, I'm thinking about going on to this show, this reality TV show and stuff. I'm thinking about it. I probably will, but that's another thing. Right now, I'm talking about holidays, okay? And get ready. I can get off the subject because I'm used to talking about any and everything. But if you watch my videos and stuff, you will see, okay? I talk about a lot of stuff, but I wanted to really get back to that. But anyway, to plan for a good Thanksgiving or any holiday is to plan ahead. You have to plan ahead, because if you wait till the last minute, you're going to miss out on something. Because you can go to the grocery stores and everybody got everything. And I'm like, oh my gosh, like, there's nothing there. So you don't want everybody picking over stuff, and you have to get what's left over. So plan ahead of time. If you got room in your freezer, or you got a deep freezer, or somebody, go ahead. Buy what you want now, and want to cook, make your menus out. Go ahead and put this stuff in your freezer. It's October, November, Thanksgiving will be here before you know it. Okay, so go ahead and stock up on your foods, and like your canned goods, if you use canned goods, your frozen or your fresh vegetable. A lot of people like fresh vegetables, and some do frozen. A lot of people don't do with canned goods anymore. It's good to have canned goods, for survivor mode and stuff like that. But it has a lot of sodium in it. So when I do have to buy canned goods, which I buy more frozen vegetables than fresh, because I just do. Okay. And but if I do have to, I buy canned goods too. So if I do have to like cook a canned good, I'll pull the juice off of it, and I'll like rinse it off real good and stuff with my strainer and everything. And then I'll add my own water and whatever I want to do to that. That's how I do that, because canned goods comes with a lot of sodium. So I don't suggest it. And if they do, I say there's ways of doing it. Even down from my corn, my whole kernel corn I buy, I pour it in my strainer. I rinse it all off, and then I put it in a pot, and I redo it. If you want to fry it, fine, whatever, however you want to cook it. But I make sure, I know it's been soaked in there, but it's just better for me not to use the juice it comes in. So I'll make my own juice or whatever. Okay. So, but now is the time to really like start going grocery shopping. If not for everything, for the main things. Because they already going to start putting out around the end of October. They're going to really start putting out like the turkeys and ham, if that's what you want to have. I'm going to make a meatloaf. I'm going to do my, you know what? I changed that. I do want a meatloaf though. For some reason, I've been craving meatloaf. Maybe I should cook me a meatloaf now. Maybe I won't have to have one, but they really love my meatloaf. So I might do meatloaf, baked salmon, and probably steaks. I think I'll do some steaks. I'm not a steak person, but I don't mind it every now and then. And if I got salmon, I don't really have to eat the steak. I'll leave it for those that want to eat it. So I already have it. I usually have 4 meats. Okay, I'm gonna have the salmon. Oh, I did say the neck bones. I'm gonna do the neck bones. I'm gonna have the salmon. I'm gonna do the meatloaf, and I'm gonna have steaks. That's my meat for Thanksgiving. Christmas is when you get ready to like shop for Christmas, it's good to really start Christmas like maybe after Thanksgiving. When you so far as preparing the food and stuff, I would still like, it depends. See, it's different because some people just take they leftovers, they'll freeze it and bring it out, and they're gonna add it on to Christmas because it's pretty much almost literally a month away. So they're gonna have like pretty much the same thing. I Not me. Okay. Now, when it comes to Christmas, I want a seafood broil. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do a seafood broil. I'm gonna do that, but I'm not gonna do this. If whatever I have for Thanksgiving, I'm not gonna have for Christmas. I could do that, or I could do cube steak. I really haven't had cube steak in a long time, but every time I go to buy cube steak, it's really expensive. And you might get like pay like what, $10, $13, and you get like 4 cube steaks. Really? I'm like, y'all serious? You were like, I can buy ribeyes cheaper than that. But okay. I'm not a big pork person, but every now and then I do love me a good pork chop. I do. Most of the time my pork come in breakfast food because I try beef sausage and turkey and all that, but I really like pork sausages. So I'll eat if I'm eating breakfast, it's definitely gonna be pork meat. Okay, and that's probably about it. When I'm cooking like dinner at night or something, it's gonna be beef or chicken. For real, beef or chicken. And every now and then, if I get a taste for some pork chop, I'll buy like a little thing of pork chop and either fry it or bake it, like that. And since I don't eat it all the time, I can add it to my menu for Christmas. So it's gonna be between cube steak and baked pork chops. I might do the stuffed pork chops. I did that one. No, I didn't. I didn't do the stuffed pork chop. I did the stuffed chicken breast. And I really love the chicken breast too. I'm gonna add that on there just in case. But I really want a seafood broil. So if I do the seafood broil for Christmas, I don't have to necessarily do the full broil. I could just maybe do crab legs and do a seafood theme. But I really want the broil because I like the sausage in it. And it will be beef sausage. I will put beef sausages in it. Maybe. I'll see. But I'll see. I'll try. Maybe. But I like to have the boiled egg in there and the shrimp and the jumbo shrimp and the crab legs. Because you could do a seafood broil without the crab legs, but who would want to? Who would want to? I like the crab legs, so I'll do the crab legs. So I really have to shop around. Excuse me. Give me a best price for my crab legs. And that I would definitely start buying early. Like right after Thanksgiving, I'll go buy me up some crab legs because I ain't gonna say I won't be able to afford to buy the whole thing of crab legs at one time, or I could, you know, but I like them just fresh and whatnot. So I'll probably do that. And see, mind y'all now, I don't have food stamps. I wish I did, but I don't. So everything have to come out my pocket and money wise. And when I'm doing something at my home, I don't ask anyone to go in on me. If they want to, it's fine. But I really just buy everything myself. That's my thing. A lot of people that want to cook together, they'll get together, they'll buy their own stuff and make whatever they're gonna make and bring it over and stuff like that. But I don't. I usually just buy everything myself, and stuff like that. Now, we got the planning out the way for the food and stuff. Christmas time when it comes to gifts. Okay. This is my thing right here so far as I go by. Okay, not necessarily mean people have to, go through because people I ask a person like, what do you want for Christmas or whatever? I don't do that. Okay, I don't. I believe that I know the people well enough that I know what you would like. So I'm gonna buy what you would like. And I was always taught don't buy people stuff that you wouldn't want yourself. If you would want it, then it'll be nice for um it would be nice for somebody else. But I really take the time out to really get to know a person, and if I don't know you, I pretty much know what to get. I'm a great gift buyer. I must say I am. I have to pat myself on the back for that because I do. I always buy something. I'm either going to buy you something you can use or you could wear. Okay. Now, when it comes to sizes, I always get adjustable. Like people like get hats and stuff. Now, when you buy hats for a kid or something, you want to get it adjustable or you want to shop in the kids department. Because if you go buy a regular hat for a child, if they don't have a big head, it's not going to fit. And a lot of people like to take stuff back. So my main great things when it comes to gifts for a person is you don't have to be expensive, okay? Because at the end of the day, it's the thought that counts. You don't have to be expensive at all. Not even for your own immediate family and your kids. It don't have to be expensive. I remember when we were growing up, my mom bought us a lot. We got stuff separately on our own, like personally, that we would like because my brother, he was into the Hot Wheel cars and stuff and the racing track with the cars, and I was into the tea sets. Every year, it's a must. I gotta have a new tea set because this tea set come with, a tea picture and stuff, and some came with the pots and pans. I remember when I first started getting it, I get like the little saucers and the teacups and stuff to go with it, and like the little spoons and forks and stuff to have. But then, as time went by, they started adding more stuff into the tea set. So that was like my main thing. But then my mom would buy us something that we all could share together, as a family and stuff. Like this is what we got. So that's how it was. Depending on how her money flow and stuff like that, because we wasn't rich, okay? We wasn't rich, but she did make sure that we had a nice Christmas. And it's funny though because my mom grew up Jehovah Witness. Yeah, she grew up Jehovah Witness, but she didn't bring us up Jehovah Witnesses, I guess, because she really wanted to celebrate holidays and she couldn't because her parents, my grandparents, was Jehovah Witnesses. Okay, but I wasn't raised as a Jehovah Witness, and we didn't practice Jehovah Witnesses because we always celebrated the holidays. And my mom loved that. And she decorate her trees. I decorate now. I do all the decorate. I go to my mom's house. I fix up her door and stuff like that. I don't buy her a Christmas tree because she has no room to put it. Okay. I have a mom that is a pack rat who do not like throwing nothing away. No, she gotta keep it. She may have clothes that she wore when she was younger, in her younger days. I said, Mom, you really got some fly clothes here because clothes come back in fashion and stuff, but I can't get my hands on them. And she's not gonna throw them away. She's gonna have it packed up in a closet somewhere, just sitting there because she don't want to get rid of it. And it came in handy one day because my youngest brother, when he having his prom, I don't know, I probably mentioned it before, but my aunt and my mom had these dresses that they used to wear when they used to go out and party in the younger days. And we was trying to decide like what my brother was gonna wear for his prom. And my aunt, she said, "Oh," and she asked my mom, she said, "You remember those dresses we had just to like going out?" And my mom went in her closet and she fished it out and brought it out. And my aunt came up because she stays in a different state. No, not state, but city. We still in Georgia, but she's in a different part of Georgia than us. But they came up and she came up with her dresses, and it was like shoestring dresses, and it was nice with the little ruffles in it. It was so cute. And she actually made us the shawl to go around our necks, and my brother, it was all black. And me and my cousin, my brother had two dates, me and my cousin, and we had the matching dresses and stuff like that. And we had the shawls on. And I went and rented his tuxedo. I rented his tuxedo. He was looking real nice, and he had on a black tuxedo. I really wanted to get him the white tuxedo with the black accessories, but I was scared he might mess it up. My brother was born with cerebral palsy. Okay. And you know stuff like that. He was born with it. So he really had, trouble. He didn't walk until he was like maybe 4 going on 5 years old. He started speaking maybe when he was like maybe 2 to 3 years old and stuff. So, and we was like, he was our pumpkin pie because he was this little chunky baby with this head full of hair. I mean, he had a head full of hair and he was just so cute. Bad but cute. I'm sorry, he wasn't bad. He was just a baby, and me and my cousin Vicky, we was like, oh, he's so cute. He our little pumpkin pie. So we call him pumpkin pie. And we called him pumpkin pie, and we was like real protective over him, even though I was the baby for 4 years and he come along. So, I'm like, ugh, whatever, and stuff like that. But I really loved him, and I'll pick on him, but I would throw down if somebody else bothered him and stuff like that. So, and he grew up. So he had cerebral palsy. So he was actually, wasn't at the point my mom wasn't supposed to have him, but she was like, God blessed her to get pregnant, and she was pregnant with him. So she's going to have this baby because they wanted her to abort him, but she wouldn't do it. So she ended up giving birth to him, and he just happened to come, be born with cerebral palsy. But believe you me, there's nothing wrong with him now. He still got cerebral palsy, but at the same time, he was smart as a tick, like straight A student. He used to having his way. He's a freaking Virgo. Oh, he's an instigator, and he likes to talk smack all the time. Because every time I go over there now, we get into it because he is a downright Falcons fan. Okay. And I know we from Georgia, we're supposed to like the Falcons, but I don't. I'm a Cowboys fan. And y'all keep your little judgments to yourself. Okay. I'm a Cowboys fan. Haters. Right. So, so everything, like that and stuff. So real particular. And we went out together to his prom, and he had a great time with him and his little special ed friends. It's that mean to say, but I'm just joking. I love them to death because they always speaking and stuff. And they was standing around. So next thing you know, we got into a big circle, me and his friends, and we was rocking side by side. And then I have them come in with it and go off, and I spent them around on each side, and we had a nice time. We took pictures. He took pictures, and some of his classmates. So they really had a good time, and the same, like with my niece and everything. But I'm still getting off the subject because I can get into that. I just had to explain, like different things, like when it comes to Christmas and stuff. You don't have to be expensive, okay? At all, because it's the thought that counts. No one can come up to me and tell me what they want me to get them for Christmas. You can't spend my money on what you may want. You can say what you would like, and if it comes and it's in my budget to buy, then I'll buy it. But other than that, I'm gonna get you what I want you to have. Okay. But at the same time, it's gonna be something that you would like. It's gonna be something you can either use or wear, or decorations. Now, one of my good thing is women, like when you're buying for it's candles. Candles is a great Christmas gift. Okay. Because everybody, I don't know anybody who don't like candles, who don't like, burning candles. Candles is real nice. They have great scents or whatever. And this year, that's going to be like my main Christmas gift to people is candles, because I got one of my homegirls who actually makes her own candles. Hold on just a second. I know I keep leaving, but I'm still here. Y'all ain't on there anyway talking with me. So y'all just give me a second. Okay, I had to go get my bag because I went up to her shop the other day and, stopping by, and I had to chat with her, and I said, oh, you got you a shop here? And she was giving me great ideas where I could put my shop for my business that I have. And that's another thing I'll talk about, but I'll talk about it once I get everything situated, okay? But anyway, she makes her own candles. And she said, Tammy, because y'all know I smoke cigarettes, right? And yes, I smoke in my car. Nobody else can't smoke in my car, though, my truck, but I do. But anyway, she said I got something for her. So I guess because she's not a smoker. So when she came up to it, she probably smelled the cigarette smoke. So she said, I had some air freshener for your car. And she brought me two scents out because she asked what kind of scents I like. And I said, well, I pretty much like my scents that's not real strong. I don't like the alcoholic smell. And I like a soft scent just like that. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. Okay. But it's called Candles with a Purpose, meaning that whatever scent she have or what she make, it comes with a meaning behind it. And that's what make it so unique. It comes with a meaning behind it. And that's what her candles are and the scent that she gave me. Okay, self-reflection, fresh scents. Meaning, always take time to reflect on yourself and where you are. Hold on now, I can't see where you are on your life's journey. It helps in making you aware of the areas where you may need some extra attention while also helping you appreciate your growth thus far. Daily self reflections brings you closer to your true self and helps you to grow into the person you were created to be. The more you know about yourself, the more valuable you are to yourself and to others. And that is so beautiful, okay? And I already told her that when I see it, and she got the explanation here. She says, candles with a person are more than just candles. We offer all natural products ranging from air purifiers, candles to car air fresheners, um, saturates to multi-purpose fresheners to help with problematic skin issues. All that we purposefully create are to enhance your mood, your atmosphere, your skin, and your confidence, along with an inspirational message to inspire your thinking process on your life's journey. Whichever products you choose to purchase, just simply relax and enjoy your experience. And it really smells so good and it's not real strong. You don't need to because like one or two sprays, like a spray in the front seat and a spray in the back seat, maybe just one good spray, you know, would do the trick because I just spray this and I can really still smell it. And I like it, you know. Candles with a purpose, you know, and her name is Annie. I'll tell you her whole name. But, you know, I told her I have her business card, which I'm going to post it up on my page and I'm going to put it on my Facebook, my TikTok, and all that. And I'm going to help her promote her business because she is Black owned. And I'm with helping people because I am a Black owner that has a business as well. And I really love this and I really love the smell. And I'm going to use it for my home because as y'all can see, I do smoke inside my house. I do. At one point, I wasn't, but I do because I don't want to, you know, be outside. I'm not an outside person. The outdoors, no. I have my windows open sometimes and stuff, but I got to get screens on them. So I don't want the flies and stuff come in. They already may fly in through the door. So I actually got to buy me some screens for my windows. I have my blinds in, but they're not going to help. I need screens, you know, to block the bugs, the insects and stuff from coming in and everything. But I really loved her Candles with a Purpose, and it is inspirational and smelling it just smells so good. And you know, and it's to help you through life and stuff. You know how you relax when you had a hard day out there in the world and you know job, you know, and stuff like that, because people have, you don't necessarily mean a bad day, but it could be a rough day, like meaning y'all was busy or y'all got extra work because you know promotions and stuff is coming up, whatever it may be. When you want to get home and you want to get in that bathtub. I know a lot of people like to, oh, let me jump in the shower or something, but it's nothing like soaking in the bathtub, have your candles lit, Or you can have like that special night when it's you and your man or you and your woman coming over, and you light your candles up, and maybe you just want to relax sitting at home, cuddled up on, watching TV. Your lights out, you will have the little glow of the candles or whatever you may want to use it for. It's there, but candles is a great gift to give. I want to say a woman because men are more, it may be a little too feminine for them, but I think men like burning candles, but it have to be more of an occasion for them. Like if they have a date coming over, they cooking dinner or, something romantic, to get they freak out. Y'all know this ain't for kids, okay? Come on now. But that's more of a woman thing. So I want y'all to try, like, put more time and stuff into candles for gifts, All right. And another great thing, you want to give someone now. Me, myself, and I, when I go over and I chill at a person's house and stuff. Like one day I went over and I chilled over to another one of my girlfriend's house and I took a bottle of wine. So if I'm the type, if I'm going to come over and chill with you, I'm going to have something. Okay. Whatever it is that you may like, whether it could be treats like a pie or cake or something. In this case, it happened to be wine because that's just me. I like bringing something, so I'll bring something. So I brought a bottle of wine. I told her I want to come over and chill what she was doing or whatever. I'm always going to call. I'm not going to just pop up, because I don't know what a person have going on, and I don't want people just popping up at my house. You must call. If you don't call, I could be sitting right in my home, and you'll be knocking on that door until you decide to pick up the phone call and call me because it's rude to just pop up over to someone's house. Unless it's your parents, but then that could be cool. That could be rude too. But I pops up over my mom's house, because she don't answer her phone because she swears she don't hear it, and she probably don't because she can't hear either. But I pop up over there because 9 times out of 10 they're home, and I'll knock lightly. I don't bang on the door. I'll knock lightly because my mom will stay up all night and she'll sleep during the day, so I don't want to knock too hard to wake them up, but I'll knock enough. And if they hear it and answer, then they're home. If not, then I'll just go on and come back later on, but I don't call when I go over to her house, and not because I don't want to, it's because they don't answer phones. So I'll just go over there. I'll say, let me pull up over there, and I'll be over there in about a week or so, whatever. It's time for me to go see my mama. So I go see her and I tell her, Mom, y'all need to answer your phone. I have your phone numbers, but y'all don't answer your phone. My mom's like, oh, it's charging. I'm like, Mom, you don't even use your phone. Take it off the charger if it's 100% because you don't want to overcharge it because it'll mess it up, and stuff like that. So she the only person that I don't call before going over. I would, but I just told you I couldn't. But that's about it. But anybody else, like come over and stuff, they call. So I call her up and let's see if she at home and stuff. And I'm like, cool. Is it okay? I come, swing by and visit. She say, yeah. So I stop at the liquor store. I go get one of my favorite bottles of wine or whatever. We finna go over and chill, and I'm gonna talk shit with her or whatever about any and everything, right? So I get over there, and when I get over there, I said, oh, I brought a bottle. She all happy and stuff because she like to drink. People around me drink wine because that's what I like to drink, even though they may be a beer drinker. If I know they're a beer drinker, I'll bring them a beer or whatever. But I want some wine, okay? I'm not a beer drinker and stuff. So I want some wine. So I go off and I get, a bottle of wine. I go over there. She all excited and stuff because she gonna drink it. She'll drink anything from liquor, beer to wine, whatever. She's gonna drink it. So I say, okay, but all right, okay, y'all go get us some glasses. Let's bust the bottle and get our girl talk on just like that. So she come back with cups, like literally cups. And I'm like, what is this? You can't drink wine out of a cup. You can drink wine out of a cup, but it's wine. It's supposed to be in a wine glass, and stuff like that. So anyway, by me just going over there knowing that she didn't have any wine glasses, she had cups. I didn't make a big deal out of it because people have what they have. But I knew she was on my list for Christmas. So what I do, I went and bought her a 4-set wine glass Wine glasses are always good because some people, if they drink wine, you have it in your home. You have to have it in your home, okay? And stuff like that. So I bought her wine. I bought her some wine glasses. She really loved them too, and it was made cute. Now let me show you. I'm gonna leave again, but y'all give me a break, okay? Y'all ain't on here talking to me anyway. I'm talking to y'all. Now, mind you, here is my wine glass. Okay, so it's like pretty. I love these glasses, right? I have two. Now, mind you, it came in a collection of four. But I have this daughter, right, who likes to come over and get my stuff. So she has two of my wine glasses, and I have these two right here. This is all I have. I have these right here, and I have another one, which I'm going to have to go and buy me some more because she had my other two, and I'm not going to get them back. That's just it. I'm not going to get them back. So I have to go buy me some more wine glasses, in which I am. But the wine glasses I bought my friend, they was real nice. It came in a set of four, and they was wider than this right here, and it was real because this is like really thick glass, it ain't shadow. So I didn't go to Dollar Tree and buy her wine glasses. I went and actually bought her, nice wine glasses. And what I bought her, they was more wider. It was wider around with the little, long, slim thing. It was really cute and stuff like that. So, I feel it. I pour her up some and we drinking. But my thing is when I go over to a person's house and I see that they might not have something that I feel like they should have in a house, and then I'll go buy it. One friend, I bought her picture frames. Yes, I bought her picture frames because Lord have mercy, she didn't have picture frames. She had picture books, photo albums and stuff. She did have those, but she had her pictures up on a wall, like literally with tape on a bag, and she didn't have picture frames. And I felt she should have picture frames. So I bought her picture frames for her pictures, or maybe some that she want to put them in. Now, mind you, I have pictures like that too. Because I make collages. I made one. I'm gonna go get it. Y'all leave me alone. I really don't want to go get it. It'll be easier. I'm gonna take y'all with me. How about that? Okay, because I don't want to take it off the wall. I just wanted to show y'all. Okay, you can see it right here. Yeah, there we go. And I gotta clean my screen. Here he is. See, and this is the collage I made, and I just went and bought. I made it on a poster board. And then I went and bought a frame to go on it to keep my pictures intact. Now, there's a story behind that picture frame too. Because I had actually that wasn't the original picture frame I had with it. I had another one and I had it sitting up on my wall, and I had another friend that was over to my house, and she was feeling so good. She bumped into it and knocked it down and it broke it. And yes, I got mad. Okay. Because I've been telling her, I'm like, you need to sit down because I don't like when folks come over to my house and break anything. Don't break nothing. Okay. Period. I don't care what it is. Sailor Moon, that's my little beta fish I have. Okay. She have to live by herself because for some reason they can't live together because they like to kill each other. So she the only one. But she's swimming around looking at me because she wants attention. And she does that sometimes when she wants attention. But I bought my friend picture frames because she didn't have any picture frames up on her wall. And not only did I just buy her picture frame, it was I bought a one picture frame, and it had like different slots where you could put different pictures in. And then I saw these cute mirrors that I had to go buy her to go on the side of it or what she want to do. So fine, that's what I did. And it was so cute. And she loved it. She really did. And stuff like that. I think one year I brought my stepdad, I brought him a blender because I was on this diet, and he walks a lot with his, suit on to help sweat, to bring it out. And I seen that he's really trying to get into like his exercising stuff. So I brought him a blender, and I bought him like different stuff that he can put inside his blender, like to make smoothies and stuff like that for him. And I said we use fresh fruit. So I didn't just buy him a blender. I went out and bought him a blender. Then I bought him stuff that he could mix in there. And chia seeds. I don't care what nobody say. Everyone should have chia seeds in their home. You just sprinkle a little on top of whatever it is you eating, okay? And it help, break down all that stuff in your chia seeds was good. So I got him a thing of chia seeds. Now my dad, it's funny because I bought him a popcorn maker. He loves popcorn, okay? And he buys some microwavable popcorn and stuff like that. So I was out one day and I saw the popcorn maker. And I was like, oh, cool. So I bought him a popcorn maker. I bought him some popcorn and I got him different flavors that he can sprinkle on top with the movie popcorn cups that you can actually just pour it in because he likes sitting down, eating popcorn and watch TV. So I bought him that right there. So, and he loves it till this day. I got to give me some more popcorn. And, the little, it's the powdered butter you put on there. You can sprinkle on there besides having to melt butter and pour it on top because you have to let it cool off a little bit before you put it on the popcorn or else it'll break the popcorn down. And who wants soggy popcorn? So I bought on the butter. He sprinkles the butter on there, and then he might put the cheese or whatever different flavors that I bought him. He'll sprinkle it on there and shake it up, and boom, there you go. And it's just something fun for him to have. So yes, I bought him that. But there's a lot of great, and it didn't cost nothing. I think the popcorn maker was maybe $10 or $15, and the blender was like maybe $25. So, but those like for my parents, when you're buying stuff like for friends and stuff, you don't have to be expensive. The more it costs will make a better gift. Okay. It doesn't make a better gift because it's expensive. It just puts a hole in your pocket and stuff. And half of the time, most of the time the gifts you give a person the next day, everybody's back at the stores trying to exchange it either for the right size or something different, or maybe they already had it or whatever. I don't know. But, great gifts is knowing what a person likes, knowing what a person like. If you get to know that person, you'll know what they like. My mom is a clothes fanatic freak. She don't need any more clothes, but she loves getting clothes anyway. So it's not really hard buying for my mom because I go find a cute outfit. We pretty much have the same style. I'm a little bit more up to date than she is. She like her little tights and her little blouses to go with it, so I have to really think like, okay, this year, am I going to get my mom an outfit? She don't need no more clothes. So for Mother's Day, though, I end up buying her a lot of jewelry. I bought her a lot of jewelry that she, can wear with the many outfits that she have because she didn't have very much jewelry. I went into her jewelry box looking for stuff. And my mom liked the bows and the clips. So her bows, she's going to match from head to toe. And even her underclothes, okay, it's going to match whatever she's wearing. That's my mom, okay? And I think it kind of rubbed off on me a lot because I can catch myself, everything like my hat's got to match my shirt. It don't today because I had on a different shirt, but it was a sweater. And I got back in the house. It was a little hot. So I just threw on my t-shirt and took the sweater off. And then I had the red hat on because my sweater had red in it. So, but I didn't change my hat. And I like my hats, and I got all color hats to match my tops or maybe my pants or whatever I'm wearing because I have on a different hat all the time. And that's what I like. So, but her this year, I said, okay, I went and I found like great jewelry and stuff. It wasn't really expensive and stuff. And it's okay because my pockets is not expensive. But I bought her nice little like jewelry sets. You get the earrings and you get the necklace, or some of them was just different earrings and stuff, all colors and designs. And most of the stuff she could wear with any outfit she put on because I know she's going to match it. So I bought her that. Now we're talking about women. Bath and Body Works. Okay, go shop to Bath and Body Works. You can get great deals around the holidays because they're gonna have maybe 2 for the price of 1. You got pretty much Groupon download, coupons and stuff to save, and it's a great gift because who don't like Bath and Body Works, and it's a great gift. to like hand out to people. And I remember one year I was working on my job and this lady came in and she had little gift bags for us. She was a customer, and she come through all the time and she had it and it had some peppermint in there. It had some hand sanitizer in there, and it had the little spray bottle from Bath and Body Works, and it had like different kinds and stuff, inside the bag. And it was just so cute and so thoughtful of her. And she passed everything out to, us girls. It was mostly girls that worked in there, and stuff. So she passed it all out, and a piece of chocolate. Yeah, it had a piece of chocolate in there too. So it had mint, chocolate, the hand sanitizer and the little spray bottle, and stuff like that of the perfume. And it was really nice, So she gave that to us and I thought it was like really thoughtful and she thought of us and it was great and I loved it, and stuff like that. So that's why I say when it comes to buying gifts, you can be considerate enough to buy something a person would like compared to something they may ask for because it may not be in your budget. And now with these days and time between the gas prices and the food prices, who really have money to just like put into a gift, and stuff like that. So my thing is to help people shop within a budget, but not break yourself trying to buy a gift. You can't compete with another person who may have more money and stuff because it's just impossible. I'm not going to compete with you. If you go out and buy me a $30 gift or something like that, that's fine. Well, I appreciate it, but I'm sorry. Your gift might not be worth $30. We always have the secrets. We play the secret Santa on our job. So everyone pulls. If you get the name, you buy that person a gift. So, we always have a limit. It can't be no more than like maybe $20. So $20 is the limit. Everyone buys something within $20, and I'm sure you can find a nice gift for a person within $20. Okay. Now, plants. Plants is a great gift for a person. Okay. So if you don't know what to go buy or something, maybe you may look at a person's home and figure they got enough plants. If you got a lot of plants in your home, a person can never have enough plants because they love plants. Okay. So plants is a great gift to buy a person a nice flower, if you see that they like flowers, because then they'll take care of it. I'm not going to buy you a flower and it dies the next day because you don't take care of it because you're not a plant person. So that's out. But if you know a person is a plant person, buy them a nice plant. They never get enough of it. They can plant it outside. They can have it in their house, go through the wall, on the walls, the vine ones and stuff. They have really great plants. It's a great gift. And it's not expensive. Okay. They got different prices on plants and stuff. So I want to buy plants. And these mainly stuff that I would think of like for females. When it comes to men and you want to buy men something, and it's really kind of hard because you like think, what would a man need? Or, what should I buy him and stuff like that. Okay. My idea when it comes to buying a person something, when it comes to a man, a lot of people like giving out gift cards. And gift cards is really nice for coworkers, maybe distant family members or something, or some friends that's not like best friends or something. That's good because to me it's impersonal. And if you're a good friend of mine and you someone I really care about, I want to really put a great thought into a nice cheap gift. When I mean cheap, I don't mean something from like Dollar Tree or something that cheap. I mean something that's not so expensive, but it's within my budget. So I'm not saying I'm gonna just go out here and buy you some cheap. I can, but I like to put a lot of thought into my gifts when I give it to a person because I know that they're gonna like it because I'm a great gift buyer that stays in the budget. Because we already know for your loved ones, you're gonna go all out. For the kids, you don't have to, but y'all going to anyway, no matter what I say. But here's the thing. If you got a child and they got bukus of toys and you finna buy them more, great, Christmas gift is giving away your kids' old, used, but in good condition toys. Give them to the next child in your family or your friends or whatever. My grandson had a motor scooter, okay, car. It was actually a bike, that he can ride and stuff that he never really got on and rode. He pushed it a lot of times and he played with the little bell on it or whatever, but he didn't really just ride it. But pretty soon he grew out of it and it was still in perfect condition because he didn't ride it, or whatever. So I told my daughter, I said, well, you can donate it, give it away to another child that may, actually use it because it was still brand new or whatever. Because she was like, she didn't know what to do with it. And it was just too good to just throw away. I was like, no, we're never going to throw away. We have to take it to the Salvation Army. We're not going to throw it away. But we didn't want to take it to the Salvation Army because we didn't want them to sell it because they sell stuff at the Salvation Army. They don't give it to someone in need. And I said, well, we're going to find someone who could really use it and want it and just give it to them because I don't want no one to have to buy it. I don't want them to buy it. I want to give it away. So that's what we did. So go in your kids' room before you buy all this extra other stuff for Christmas, okay? And go through their toys. Whichever ones is good in good condition, you take it. You may have to dust it off or clean it up a little bit or whatever. And they don't even use it no more, Take it, wrap it up, pass it to the next child, okay? For real. Because the more you buy a child, the dirtier your house is going to stay because their toys going to be everywhere. It's going to be too cluttered because they got too much toys. So now it's time to get rid of some of these toys, okay? Don't touch the girls' dolls. I did not allow my mom to touch it. She could have gave away everything in my room that she wanted to, but when it came to my stuffed animals and my dolls, no, I didn't play with my dolls, okay? Ones with the big heads with the hair, yeah. But like my Barbie dolls, they all was still in their little boxes and stuff. I'll take them out and I'll accessorize with them, change their clothes, have my little imagination time with my dolls, okay? But I put them back in their boxes. I really love dolls and I collected them. I eventually ended up giving them to my nieces and stuff when I got older. And I passed them down to them and I gave them and they loved them. I don't know what the heck they did with them, but I loved them and stuff like that. So I wanted to pass my dolls down to them. So I did. Then my nieces, okay, here go your dolls, right? So kids is not expensive either. 9 times out of 10, they electronics, but how many cell phones and games and stuff you gonna buy for a child? Come on now, So my thing is, like, when it came to my kids, they had the PlayStation at the time. It wasn't a PlayStation 2. I think it was just a PlayStation. But anyway, I went and just bought them like games and stuff. And I went to GameStop and I bought the used games, all right, because I priced it. Now my son, he was into this wrestling and stuff, so he had to have the 2008 and 2009 to come out of the wrestling, whatever it was. So I go and I shop everywhere, but the latest one coming out is going to run me at least about $50. $50 like for a freaking game, but he really wanted it. And because I had good kids and they made good grades, I felt he deserved it. So yeah, I did whatever the other parent would do. I put it in my budget because I already priced it. The cheapest place I could find was at Walmart. But Walmart was selling out like flies. I promise you, I could not find it in Walmart. And I had to call around for different like Walmarts that did they have this game. I really wanted him to have this game. So he loved it so much and I wanted him to have it. I eventually got it. Yeah, after all the calling around in different stores to see where, how much. I paid a little bit. Where did I get it from? I think I had to mail it. Well, I had to call around to a different Walmart, but the ones like I was in Atlanta, so everyone I called either didn't have it in or they sold out. So I had to go out of town for like this game. And I think I ended up having them mail it to me. And I was like, well, as long as it's going to be here before Christmas, I didn't care. I just wanted that game. At the end of the day, eventually I got the game. I just had to have the game. And I promise you, that was all he got. Okay. A $50 for a freaking PlayStation game. Okay. That was all he got. And actually, it was a PlayStation 2. Yeah. It was a PlayStation 2 SmackDown or something. I don't know. It was a game. He wanted it and I had to get it for him. So I ended up finding the game and I got it for him. But that was literally all he got for Christmas. And it was fine with him because that's all he wanted. He had every collection of every year. That's all he wanted. That's all he got because I was a single mother and I still got a daughter I got to go buy stuff for, you know. And so I come to find out, figuring out what it is that she wants or she likes. So I end up buying her like different games because they was into the games, which my kids was very strict on playing the games because they did not sit in front of the games all day. No, I'm not having that. First of all, it can cause seizures. Second of all, it can mess up their eyesight. And third of all, you're not getting no exercise. So I got to throw you out the house sometime today, you know, and they enjoy going outside too. You know, so I have to throw them outside. When they come in downtown, like on the weekends, yes, you can get on your game or whatever. They had study time, yes, on weekends. They had study time. So I need for you at least to read for about an hour. I need for you to go over like your math. My daughter really had to like go over her math work, not necessarily homework because they didn't get homework on the weekends, unless it's around like test time, you know, test is coming up, they do an extra, but I always have my kids do extra work. So you're going to give me some reading time. I need at least an hour reading time. I need for you to go over like what y'all did in school for that week. We need to go over that and stuff like that. So you're going to give me approximately probably about 2 hours, maybe 30 minutes of study time, depending on how I feel about it. Like if you got it, then it's okay. But if not, no, we're going to continue to do this. And then after that's done, then they can have them time, you know. So they have them time. But every day was, I need at least an hour of reading, period. I need an hour of reading every day. There's no excuse because it's the weekend. You can read on the weekend. So they did that. Saturday night, we go over some work for the week and stuff. Then they can play their game. And I won't bother them no more the rest of the night. They can pretty much stayed up all night on Saturday night. Sundays, they couldn't do it. Friday night, Saturday night was the only time that I allowed them to stay up past bedtime, which they end up falling asleep anyway, you know. But they know to turn that game off. If don't, I'll take it and I'll go hide it from them. And then I'll teach them, like, if you want your game, you're going to cut it off because you don't pay this light bill. So I did that for them. But my daughter had her little games that she liked to play. And then I always, you know, collided because my brother will hit my son wanted to play his wrestling and she want to play the other little game or whatever. And she'll play wrestle with him. But she was like, he just take too long to play the game because he's trying to build his person and all this stuff right here or whatnot. And then the Sims came out. Once they got the Sims, it was a wrap. It was 2 players then. So they got into the Sims and they can play together and it calmed down on a lot of the arguments and stuff. But I couldn't afford to buy 2 game systems. They shared the same room, you know. I'm like, I can't have 2 games. They got 1 game I actually bought. So I go in, I say, okay, now we can do it 2 kind of ways. Y'all can have a certain amount of time playing your game, and then we can switch over and, you know, and switch up so both of them can have their game time. Or Friday nights, Snoop, my son, you play the game you want to play, and she just have to play alone. And Saturday night, she can play the game she want to play, vice versa. I said, however y'all choose to do it, but we're going to come to a conclusion because I'm not going to go through all this arguing every time, you know, y'all turn on a game. Or I'm going to take the game and y'all sit down and y'all watch something on TV. Just like that, which we're going to have a TV time anyway, because I'll go and I'll rent some movies and stuff and put in my DVD player, and we're gonna watch this movie or whatever, which would be fun because they like jumping up on the sofa next to me, giggling. They stay giggling. Like, what y'all giggling for? We finna watch this movie. I done made some little sandwiches or whatever it is I'm gonna make, and had a little popcorn and stuff like that, and they had their juice, so they all happy. If I didn't take them out to eat, so I made little stuff and we'll watch a movie or whatever. Then they gonna fall asleep, because if you have them on a schedule on a bedtime, no matter how late you tell them they can stay up, they're gonna eventually fall asleep around by that time, because their body gonna start getting tired. So I tell them you can stay up all night. I don't care, which I know they're gonna be fall asleep right there in front of the TV on the floor, and they better have that game off, because they don't. They know I'm gonna hide it. I tell them I throw it away, but I really hid it. And they know. I probably think I was fooling them, but I didn't, because they'll come ask me for it. But I'll take it for a whole week. Sometimes I forgot I took it and I had it for a whole month. So they came and say, well, can we have our game back? I'm like, what game? And they're like, our PlayStation 2. I said, why I take it? They were like, because we went to sleep and left it on. I said, oh, okay, because I literally forgot I took it from them. So they be in there playing with their other stuff, But when it comes to gifts, it don't have to be exact. I have a friend who loves to cook. So I went out and bought her a seasoning thing that had like different types of seasoning. And I really had to look on it to make sure it was like, not the same seasonings and stuff, since she liked to cook. And it got like different, types of seasonings from the normal, like the salt, pepper seasoning, salt, basil, and all. They had other seasoning. And I said, well, this will make cute. And it came in a little spinning thing, So I really like that. And I went and I bought it for him because it was around the holidays and stuff. They had it on sale. So I jumped up and I bought it for her. I said, oh, I'm going to wrap this up for her. And tranquilities, with they have a little water in there and they come down. Those make great gifts, and they so cute when you set them up in their homes and stuff. So like when it comes to women and kids and stuff, those are like kind of gifts you can buy like for a child. It don't have to be expensive. Y'all stop going out here buying y'all kids all this expensive stuff, especially if you got those type of kids that break their toys or allow friends to come over and break their toys. Because that's one thing I didn't do. I didn't allow them to break their toys, and I didn't allow them to have their friends over to break their toys. No, I did not do that. Okay. Now, when it comes to buying outfits, like when it comes to like men, when I buy them stuff, if I know that they're a person, if you like tools, then I'll buy you a nice little tool set, or you may have some like, electronics or stuff like that. Not so far as like game electronics, but just stuff they can fix on, got some guys like to fix stuff. So I may have on my tools. Everyone, even women, keep note, okay? You need to have jumper cables in your car and a set of tools in your car, because you never know what's going to happen. Make sure you have a jack and all that. It comes with the car, but sometimes you need to check to make sure it's in there if you're buying a used car. Okay. But the number one thing to always have in your car, because if I was your friend and I knew you didn't have jumper cables, guess what you're getting for Christmas? Jumper cables. Okay. It's a must. You must have it in your car. Even my daughter, I had to buy her jumper cables, because she always say, I'm gonna buy some, but never do. So I go out and I buy her jumper cables. Keep it in your car, because when you need a jump and a person don't want to give you a jump, they'll always say, I don't have any jumper cables. So if you have jumper cables, be like, it's okay, I got jumper cables, so do you want to give me a jump or not? Or you going to either say no, they're going to either say no, or they're going to be like, okay, cool. Some people just come out and say no, they can't. Some cars is not good at giving jumps, so it's okay. Somebody is going to give me a jump, just like that. So jumper cables, guys, it's best to get the men. It's kind of hard, to decide like what you're going to get them for Christmas, because men can be different. Now, if it's a family that you want to buy for, you can buy like one thing, like for the whole family of something. I don't know. But if you're going to buy people something individually, then it would be good to like buy a woman. You can actually buy women gifts, because there's so many gifts out here that a woman would like. And I named a few like candles, Bath and Body Works, plants are great gifts. Tranquilities are great gifts for a woman and stuff. When it comes to men, you might just want to go ahead and get them a gift card. Okay. Maybe not with money on it, but maybe to one of their stores that you know they may like, maybe Home Depot, Walmart, something like that. And give them a great gift card. And how you know how much to put on a gift card is because you're going to actually go to that store. You're going to look around and you're going to price little stuff and see how much, within your price range you can get a person. So you want to get them a gift card, maybe between $25, $30 to $50. There you have it. Okay. Depending on what your pockets look like. Again, it's the thought that counts because you didn't have to give them nothing. All right. Maybe you want to go out and, buy them a pack of t-shirts. People like t-shirts for Christmas. Yes. T-shirt. What man you don't wear t-shirts? Okay. And if you want to get a little fancy with it, throw a hat in there with it. Maybe 2 hats. Maybe you can get them now, one year I bought a 10-pack of Fruit of the Loom t-shirts, and I bought socks, a big old 10-pack of socks, and I bought boxer shorts. Yeah. And for men be kind of big. So I took a t-shirt, some boxers, a pair of socks, wrapped them up individually, boom, there it is. I shot within a budget because I had a lot of people to buy for, and it's thought that counts. Some people say, okay, well, it's inappropriate to buy a man boxer shorts. Okay, whatever, however you want to put it, it's a thought that goddamn counts. If you don't want to buy boxer pants, then for single men, it would be good though. For married men, you may want to give them the lounging pants or something, maybe some socks or bedroom shoes. Oh, and another thing, women, throwers. They love what women don't like a thrower they can just grab, put around them, and chill on a couch or something, over you. Throwers are real good. I bought one of my friend's mom. I had her on my Christmas list because she was such a sweet lady. So I bought her a nice thrower, real soft and comfortable and stuff. And I actually bought her some bedroom shoes to go with it. So, to put with it. So, you put your slips in to your bedroom shoes, have your little thrower, you nice and cozy. And one friend for Christmas, I actually bought her a nice, I really wanted that thrower for myself, but I bought her a thrower and some good, warm socks, like the socks you wear in the house, the comfy socks you can pull up because she always say her feet is cold. So I bought her the socks and a thrower and a candle. So she really loved that. Like really. Guys, a bottle, alcohol. Yeah, whatever. Like if they like bourbon, brandy, whatever, nice bottle of alcohol, liquor. Some people they may not drink it all at one time, but nice, maybe 2 shot glasses or something to go with if they want to share with a friend. Those are good for guys and stuff. And it's not expensive, depending on how expensive you want to buy it. But Christian and Brothers, Crown Royal, those are great prices, to buy a guy or something like that. So you buy them that right there. And stuff like for guys. But most of the time, if you're not sure when it comes to guys, hats are always good because what guy that don't own a cap? You can get a nice one. You can actually get one personally printed out, maybe with their name on it or whatever you want to put on it. Or you can go out and buy them their favorite, hat with the jersey or whatever. Depending on how your pockets are, but just to think of great gifts that's within the budget and depend on how well you like that person. If not, when it comes to guys, you can stick to one of their favorite stores and you can buy them gift cards, But t-shirts are always great. Who don't like t-shirts? Guys love t-shirts, okay? And they can never have enough of t-shirts, especially if you see that they're wearing the same ones all the time, whatever. Maybe some sweatpants. I stay within Walmart in the men's section when it comes to like the nice sports like pants and the nice t-shirt to go with it and maybe throw in a hat. It could be nice. It could be within your budget. Those are great gifts that you can give a person. Like I said, unless it's someone in your immediate family, like you want to buy for your wife or your husband, then you can go in personal. Like women love jewelry. Okay. We love the diamonds. We love the gold. We even love the silver. I'm a silver person. I love silver. I have a little gold, but not as much. Mine is more silver, rings and stuff. So, guys, y'all already know what to get women and stuff like that. Don't give chocolates and don't give flowers. Now, I already know I say what give great women flowers is the thing. I didn't say flowers. I said plants, and that's a difference. Okay. Now, guys, don't get your women flowers. You can, because all women love flowers. But you want to get something that's more meaningful. If she's not, she'll have it in a vase and keep up with it, but eventually it dies and stuff. And that's something you may get for like Mother's Day or something like that, or Valentine's Day. You don't want to do that for Christmas. Christmas, you're gonna stick, guys. Y'all stick with the jewelry when it comes to your wife or your girlfriend. Okay. Stick to jewelry. You can never go wrong, and you're going to get you some that night. And along with the jewelry, you can throw in a bottle of wine. Okay? But women, we go buy like for a guy or something, and they silly. Guys, they don't want to admit it, but they're kind of silly, and they like child play. So, one year I think I bought like laser tag. Like one of my friends, her husband. I bought him laser tag, and that was something real fun that he could play with his kids and stuff. So it was really fun, and I'm like, I'm buying it for you so you could do it. It wasn't a paint gun because I heard like I never been shot one, or never been like with the paint guns, but I heard that they hurt. So I didn't want to give them anything that hurt. So I went and actually bought the laser guns. Or tickets to a game or something for a guy. You can buy them tickets to games. But most of the time, if it's someone, you're not real close to and stuff like that, you might want to give them like gift cards to one of their favorite stores or something. If it's someone you are close to or whatever, you might want to stick with like the t-shirts, the hat, maybe some socks to go along with it. You know what I'm saying? Making a nice little gift, because it's the thought that counts and stuff like that. So when it comes to guys, tools is always good to get a guy, because especially if he works on cars and stuff, he could never have enough tools. So tools is always good. And I like to buy like the tool set to have like the different gadgets and stuff in it, So if not, hell, you can never go wrong with giving a person a gas card. Yeah, I'm for real. You'll never go wrong with that. Shoot. Say, I got your gas for the whole week, bro. You know what I'm saying? Buy my gas card. Even women, you can buy them gas cards too. And don't think they ain't going to use it. But you have like coffee shops and stuff, like Starbucks. Great gift cards. It'd be great for a person. Not the gift cards to just have money on there and say, like, boom, here's $20, $30. Go buy you something. No. But you get to like one of their favorite stores, buy a nice little gift card, maybe add a little something to it, like a candle or something. It'd be nice, because you can buy, I'm going to show you, you can buy really nice candles. I know y'all going to say I'm crazy, but say what you want. I don't care. Here's one of my candles right here. Okay. This is Better Homes and Garden candle. It smells really good. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. I love this smell. This is red lava. I know my lighting is messed up, but y'all give me a chance, okay? Right? I'm going to get my ring lights or whatever you need to make it good. And I know it's this light above here that I'm using, but I actually got a little color this time. Okay? But like candles right here, and I think this candle right here, I didn't get the most expensive one, because they had one for like $14, $15. And I think like for this one at Walmart, I spent, I think maybe like $10 for this one. Better Homes and Gardens. They have great scents, great smell when you light it up. When I say candles, I wasn't talking about the little cheap ones you buy at the dollar store. That's for $1. They got like this. I have those too, but those are stuff I keep around my house, like for my bathroom, maybe my kitchen or something like that. I love candles. But when I really want my house to smell good, I'm going to Better Homes and Gardens, and they have other stuff up there. And I'll spend like maybe an hour and a half in there just looking at different candles and smelling them. Oh, I burnt this one a little bit. Oh, it smells so good. And even like when the candles like run out and stuff, it get down to the real bottom and you can't, use it anymore. This jar would make a great decoration. Like I would actually take this jar and I might put a plant inside of it. And you can still decorate with it. I might fix it up and make it my own, but I can always use it for something once my candle burns out and it's no longer a candle anymore. I'ma still keep the jar and it comes with the top. I kind of cracked it right here moving. I was pissed though, but I couldn't blame nobody because I did it myself because it don't screw on. It just lift off. So I kind of bumped it and it kind of cracked, but it's okay though. I'll still use it for something else, but this smells so good. So that's how I have. So when it comes to Christmas gifts and stuff, you don't have to be real expensive, and you're gonna, at the end of the day, you're gonna still be able to have a little money in your pocket, and stuff like that. Because you have the New Year's coming up, and a lot of people want to go out for the New Year's. I don't go out for New Year's because I know we have stupid people that like to shoot off the gun for what? I don't know. I don't like being in big crowds. And if I happen, which I never do, but if I happen to go out and there's like big crowds and stuff, I'm on the outskirt. I'm not in the center or in the mix of it because first of all, I don't want to have to wait for the traffic to come and I'm going to be ready to leave and I don't want to have to fight through people trying to get out. Is just too much. But I don't go out on New Year's. I have either New Year's at my home or I'm going to my best friend's house. I'm going to her home or my daughter's place, somewhere like that. And we're going to turn up and we're going to watch the countdown on TV. I'm not finna be out there. We're going to set off our own little fireworks. For the 4th of July, I was over my best friend's sister house and they shot off the fireworks and stuff. And it was real nice. And we had a real good time. And then I came home. But that's about the best if it gets if I'm going out there because I prefer not to go out there. I don't want to be in the mix. I don't go parades. I stopped going to parades when I was little. I don't know what the big deal is about parades. People love parades. I didn't see it. I felt like it was cold. We stand up here watching. If thing about the parade, I would have to be in it to enjoy it. And if I'm not in it, I'm not enjoying it. And they don't have food stands and stuff out, where I can go like a fair. You know what I mean? Go for that funnel cake. Who don't like funnel cake? I gotta go for that good fresh cooked bread with the powdered sugar on top. I love that. It's so good. And I was standing in line for an hour just so I can get me some funnel cake. For real, I ain't leaving without no funnel cake. But parade, just standing out there in the cold, watching people perform, walking down the street. What my ideal is something I could watch on TV, have commercial breaks in between, listen to the talk. You get more, than being there. Just wasn't. I just prefer to watch it on TV and be at home. I don't want to be out in the world and stuff like that. I don't. It's crowds and stuff. But we went a lot when we was little. And I didn't enjoy it then. I don't enjoy it now. And I'm like, it's cold. I want to go outside. I'm not an outside person. I would go outside, yes, but it won't be long before I'm ready to come back in. I took a vacation trip. We went to Myrtle Beach. And yes, we went on a beach because you can't go to Myrtle Beach without going on a beach. I was the only one that got in the water because I like, swimming and stuff like that. So I got in the water. I was a hot mess because I had sand all everywhere, from my hair, my ears, my nose, my privates. It was just sand everywhere. So like literally I thought like I went to the little thing where they had a little water. You know how you get yourself used for it. And I rinsed off then because I didn't want to track all that sand and stuff back in there. And when I got back into the hotel room we was in and I took off everything to go in the shower, I still had sand everywhere. I was like, oh my gosh, all this sand. And the bathtub was just full of like the residue of the sand. So I had to clean out the bathtub and stuff. I said, y'all give me a minute. I got to get all this sand out from everywhere. So I cleaned that out. because I was the first one to get in and they had to get in behind me. So I was like, I have to clean it up. But I was so through. I had to wash my hair and I knew I would have to do that. So I did bring my own shampoo and conditioner and stuff. I didn't use the hotel ones because that's not good for my hair, So I did bring my own shampoo and conditioner and I redid my hair. Well, actually, I had to shampoo my hair because I actually had it braided, but I still had sand in it. So I had to, put the shampoo and my conditioner over it, rinse it out. Even with my braids up, it was like braided up in a ponytail, had it hanging down, but I did it, rinse it off or whatever. So I had to wash my hair and everything from my rooter to my cooter. It's saying that's where it was, But it was fun and we didn't stay outside long. So, after that, we came back in and we got ready to go eat because I was hungry by then. I'm like, it's time to go eat. And we in Myrtle Beach, so everywhere is seafood. And I loved it because I think I could never get tired of eating crab legs. For real. But they was so good. I loved it. But I was like, I didn't go now. On our way back, I'm like, I don't want to see no more crab legs. But we had fun. But gifts, when it come down to the holiday, it's good. It's best to start like, if you got a lot of people you want to buy gifts from, October is the best way to start. I mean, some people would be, start now, like in September, like getting ready to buy gifts and stuff. If you're a last minute person, you wait for the last minute because I have a girlfriend that waits Christmas Eve to go do Christmas shopping. I say, why do you do this, honey? Why do you wait till the last minute? She was like, girl, I don't be having time. I'm like, daggone well, you can find some time. So I'm out crunching time with her, trying to make sure she go find this and she go find that. And a lot of people do a lot of ordering offline. It's good, but it's best to not wait till the last minute, like in December, because they're going to have a lot of orders in. It can get backed up. You want to make sure you have it before Christmas, nothing's running Christmas Day. So you want to make sure you have it before Christmas, at least Christmas Eve and something like that. So if you're going to order offline, it's best to start now in October, and November at the latest, because you want to make sure you get it back before time, so it's best to start between now and November. If you're going to order Christmas, it's best to start Christmas in November. Some people started in October, which is very smart. Okay, you're not going to get that sale that hits, but you find a lot of stuff that is already on sale. Like you go into the stores now, they got a few Thanksgiving stuff up, but they starting to put up Christmas stuff. So this would be a great time to actually start your Christmas shopping. And if you shop early, you'll have everything you need for Christmas, by December, period. And you could already go ahead and wrap it up. Now, for those that don't live in a household, okay? Because I know people like to sneak and they want to wrap up and kid stuff. You try to be in your room wrapping it up or whatever. I'm like, I don't care, because you don't know who is it for anyway. You could just tell them it's for anybody, not necessarily you or whatnot. Or just do it when they at school or something and go ahead and stick it in your closet. Mine, now you're good. Great hiding place for Christmas if you got one of them sheds in your yard and you can just put all their stuff out there and lock it up so they can't see it. That's great, because kids plunder and they be all in your rooms and stuff, looking in closets, hoping if they see stuff. Me, I kept a lot of stuff in the trunk of my car. I did. I kept a lot of stuff in my trunk of my car. So when they come inside, they doing their own thing in the bath or in their rooms, mind their business, or when they sleep, I might go out, get them, wrap them up. And once I get them wrapped up, I can just put them to the side because they still don't know what it is. They don't even know if it's for them because I don't put no names or nothing on it, not until the day of. And I already know because I have certain wrappers that I use for certain people. Like this family, they all get this color wrapper. This family, they all get this color wrapper. My family, I'm getting this color wrapper right here. So I already know who's and what's what. And if it's for the same family, it don't matter. When they open it, they'll know who it is. Okay. Oh, and another gift I got that was really good. Like, a person that like movies or music and stuff is good because I went and had my my mom loves music. So I went and got a lot of her, and she got a lot of music. But I went out and I had got her a CD made. I got her a CD made just for her, and it had a lot of old oldies, and goodies on there for her and all of her favorite music that she liked. I put it all on one CD, so when she play it and it go into another one, and she just gonna get up and do her dance she like to do. She got this little shimmy she does that she loves to do and stuff. And then I went and got her other music that maybe she didn't have CDs on, and singers and stuff like that. So I did do that for her 1 year, and she loved it, and she still listens to it to this day, and she gonna listen to it over and over and over again because that's what she loved. I said, Mama, all this music you got, and you listen to the same songs over and over and over again. But that's what she do. But CDs, nice gift for guys too. Get them good music, because when they in a car or something, they want to put in a good CD, listen to it while they driving. And if you know that person, you know what type of music they like. So that would be something great to get a person for Christmas. It's music. Okay, you can get them all type of music. Who don't have a good music collection? I don't. I have I got a playlist on YouTube, or you might download Pandora or whatever like that right there. So I don't really have like CDs I could just, put in and like listen to, because a lot of it come off my TV, and I just turn it on, turn it up, and I'm good to go. I used to have a lot of music and stuff, but I did a lot of moving around, because one thing when you live in an apartment and stuff, and then once your lease up and your rent go up, I move out, for real. I move out. So I did move around a lot. I was like, no, I don't want to stay here another year. It's time to find something new. So I do. I stay in a place, but right here, I'm gonna be here for a minute. I ain't going nowhere because moving is hectic, but it do give you a chance to like clean out stuff you had packed away and didn't know you have and stuff like that. So that's what that is. But my thing is to talk about, because I know the holidays coming up, talk about how to prepare your food, when to start buying your food, because one thing you don't want to do is be caught in a grocery store full of people. One thing I can't stand is just people in my way when I'm trying to shop. It just, oh, and like down here, we don't have the 24-hour Walmart, okay? Because when I'm buying groceries between Walmart and Kroger's, that's where I'm going to be at buying my groceries. Okay, because they don't have a Publix down here, which really sucks because I like Publix too. But it's going to be Walmart. And if I want to take the extra long trip out to Kroger's, I do so. But it's not 24 hours. So I can't go late at night, like when everybody's supposed to be at home and I'm in Walmart. That's the time I like to do. And I can't even go early in the morning because people are in there early in the morning. But I'd rather go early in the morning than in the middle of the day, because you won't have as many people. It's going to be people in there, but you won't have as many. So I won't be running into people, having to move, trying to get by, and stuff like that. It's just hectic. So you don't want to get caught up at the last minute inside of a grocery store. You want to go ahead and shop now for at least half of your stuff. You can go ahead and shop now. You want to go ahead and get your meats and stuff if they haven't, and where you live, if they haven't put it out yet, you might want to wait a little longer, but you can go ahead and start buying some of your stuff now that you're going to cook for Thanksgiving. Okay. Then right after Thanksgiving, you want to go back and you want to start your shopping for Christmas. You always want to do it at least a month ahead of time, because to give yourself time. I mean, you won't forget nothing. You won't forget nothing, Always make a list. I don't care what it is. Make a list all the way down to what the food, the meat you're going to have, and the vegetables and the ingredients if you don't have it. Excuse me. In your refrigerator. Always make a list. And that's really like on daily shopping. It's always good if a person make a list, because You don't want to go out buying something. You get home, you're like, dang, I already got it. And it's not even open. And you have like 3 bottles of hot sauce, or you already got this and that. Make a grocery list, okay? Stick to your list. Get what you want. When you sit down and you make your menu up, you already gonna know what you're gonna need to go in there. And look in your refrigerator, because I have all my cabinets open at the same time. So as I'm making my list and I'm writing down, I'll write down what I need, and then next to it I put the ingredients that I need. And I'm looking up in my cabinets to see if I have some, and if I don't have as much or it's about half, I say, okay, I could go ahead and buy a whole bottle of this, because I know the little I do have in here, I could probably use it on a day basis. So I buy, a whole one of seasonings and stuff, or your ketchup and your mustard, especially if you got a big family, you're running out. So make a list. Write down your ingredients you may need. So when you go grocery shopping, you know exactly where you need to go. And if you a good grocery shopper and you go to your stores a lot, you know where everything is. So you're going to go there, get it. Because the quicker you can go in and get your stuff and get out, the better, the better. So those are my ideas and how I do my holidays when it come down to my holidays. Right now, I'm finna start grocery shopping for my Thanksgiving because it's that time. So, payday come, I'm finna just start going and get my meats, some vegetables. I'm gonna put, in my freezer. I know how big. I just have the refrigerator freezer. I don't have a deep freezer, so I know I gotta be able to put stuff in there. It's pretty big. It ain't real big, but it's not small either. So I got like a normal, regular freezer, so I know I can't get much in there, but I can get enough. If I have to take that shelf out and sit it to the side, I can get enough in there. Okay. And I start putting stuff in there. So really, I'm finna start my Thanksgiving shopping now. And if I have to use a deep freezer, I can take it over to my dad's place and put it in his deep freezer, or to my mom's place, because they're not going to touch it, and that's what I'll do. And those are my ideas. I hope it will be helpful to some of you who may want some ideas and what to get a person and stuff like that. And I gave the best advice for me is to know that person and what they would like. If you're a type of person that can make stuff, if you're good and handy at arts and crafts and stuff, making something would be really nice for a person. Like if you can crochet or knit, it would be great, because you could always, crochet a nice comforter for a person. If you an artist, you like to paint and stuff like that, painting a nice, go ask them for like one of their pictures or something, and they can copy and maybe draw for them and put it in a nice frame. It's always good, because it's a thoughtful gift is the best gift. Okay. So if you like into that, if you're a jewelry maker, like I make jewelry, so I'm not even gonna lie. I don't know. I like making jewelry. I have all my jewelry making stuff in there. So I might, pull it out and make some nice little charm bracelets for my friends and stuff, especially for my homegirl, Bobby Joe. She loves stuff like that. And her favorite color is pink. Her favorite team is Georgia Bulldogs. So anything Georgia Bulldogs, she's going to love, period. Okay. So, I already know what to get her. See, I know my friends, I know the people I hang around. I know the kind of stuff that they like, and I can easily do that. I can make her a nice little pink charm bracelet, maybe have her name on it, Bobby Joe, or something like that, and go find her. Maybe I might find her a comforter, got Georgia Bulldogs on it. She loved everything Georgia Bulldogs. So I won't have a problem getting her anything about that. And she loves butterflies. So anything with butterflies, Georgia Bulldogs, the color pink, it's all good with her, because that's what she loves. you know. So I would definitely do something like that for her, because I know she'll love it. I know what she like and stuff. So that would happen. And, it's just about knowing a person or something you're good at doing. So you make it meaningful, they're going to love it. So it's all good. It's all to the good. And it'll be something fun and interesting to give a person, and it's thoughtful, it's meaningful, whatever they can use, they can wear, they may need. Like the wine glasses. I felt she needed some wine glasses. She may be cool drinking her drinks out of regular cups and stuff, but who wouldn't like a nice set of wine glasses? That can even go good like for a guy when you want to buy him his favorite alcohol drink or whatever. You buy him a nice little shot glass to go with it just in case you want to give a shot to a friend, or maybe he don't want to drink a full glass. And they have like the cute little men, glass that they drink their drinks out of and stuff. Or you can buy them like the canister sets that you put your drinks in, you see on the thing, and they just pop open and pour it over in there. You want to get a little fancy with it or whatnot, or you can buy them a little canister thing that they drink the alcohol out of and they put the screw the top back on. Those are cool too. But it's not hard. Somebody can use belts. A belt set is real nice. They may have a lot out, probably like at Belts or somewhere like that. And you can go and they have like different buckles you can put in it. I would say ties, but if you're not a person that don't wear ties, now if you're a person that likes to go to church, ties would be great. Handkerchiefs to go in anything is great. Or business person that want to go out, those would be nice and great gifts. But for a regular guy that got t-shirts, hats, sweats, great. They'll never have enough of those socks to go with them. Nice, good socks. I ain't talking about no cheap little socks. We talk about Hanes and Fruit of the Looms. Come on. Those are good socks. I don't care what nobody say. They good socks. Comfortable socks. Women is not hard. But I hope I gave y'all some great ideas and things to like really do. Not necessarily meaning you're going to follow it and go by it, but it's always good, to do, to have. And so try it out, think about it, shop early, don't wait till last minute, at least give yourself a month ahead of time. If you're ordering offline, you definitely want to either start now or in November to make sure you have things for Christmas, because you don't want it to come after Christmas, because your whole purpose is having it for Christmas to pass out, unless you just want to give a person, not going to see them on Christmas Day, and then maybe you could wait. But I know everybody like to have their stuff that Christmas Day. They already have it going and wrapped. You don't want to wrap something Christmas Day. Might as well not wrap it. A lot of people leave it in their gift bags. But like this right here, when it comes to gift bags like this, I would fold it down, and I have like this little box, canister box. I got, the lid on the little plastic containers, and I have a lot of these bags in them because I can reuse them. Like this don't have anything on it, so I can either use it for Christmas, baby shower, Mother's Day, any occasion bag. This is what I'll call it, any occasion bag. So this bag will be reused. I have a lot of them. So if people give me stuff in gift bags and stuff, I just fold them up and keep them, and I reuse them, and I give them to other people. I don't know what they may do with theirs, but it saves me money, because when I go look at gift bags, I was like, oh my gosh. And I'm working on a budget. Okay. So I can't, I'm living on a budget now, because I'm trying to get a business up off the ground, and my money's tight, and I got to invest in myself, but still I want to be able to enjoy the holidays and make sure I give people stuff. So I recycle gift bags. Okay. Just the gift bags, because a lot of people try to recycle like the little boxes so they don't tear them. If you got space for it, I got a few, like, if I do happen to have to go out and buy like gift bags, I might buy the kind that come with more than one in it, which is always good, because if I don't use them all, I just put them back, put them in my container, sit it up in a closet somewhere up under my bed, nice. So I can always bring it out, because there's always an occasion coming up that you can use bags. So I do. So I'm going to call it ending because right now it's like what 2 hours I've been talking, and I really enjoyed this conversation, and it was really good. I know I get off the topic a lot and go into other stuff, but it's just me talking. I have to have stories that I wouldn't mind sharing and telling y'all, but hopefully I give y'all some great tips you can use or help you, like with your shopping and stuff and everything. And that's about it. But, like I said, if you like something, want to add something, leave a comment, share it, subscribe. I got one subscriber. Yay. Woo woo to me. They probably like to hear what I got to say. I'm crazy, but when I speak from the heart and I speak my truth. I can't say I feel like I speak the truth, but it's my truth because it's my opinion and how I feel about things. If you happen to agree, that's a plus. If you don't, still let me know, check a girl if you want to. Just don't be rude about it. I don't do rudeness, but I don't mind to be set in my place when you be. That's what a great conversation is. And that's one thing about me. I love a great debate or discussion, that's respectable, and we can talk about things and see different people point of views and stuff. So like, subscribe, share. And if you did subscribe to my only subscriber, hit your notification button so you know when I'm on. I try to do it more than I used to do it, but I've gotten to the point that I actually like talking to the YouTubers, even though I have no one talking back. But maybe one day it'll change and I'm gonna be like, woo woo, girl coming up. Whatever. But thank y'all for listening. I hope you watch it. If you do, thank you for watching it. I hope you like it. And I'll see you next time. Y'all have a blessed day. Bye-bye.